So I came down to Miami sort of against my will. In 2013, I married a Venezuelan woman, and my wife had been offered really a spectacular job, uh, and she tried to do it from New York. We had young children. It was sort of getting absolutely impossible. I think she was on the road for 7 months of the year we tried, and it became inevitable that we were coming down here. But, I'd gotten sort of very settled in New York. 20 years is a long time to spend in any one place. And I probably had to be sort of winkled out of there. So coming down here it was a reluctant move, but it turned out to be a total breath of fresh air. And one thing in New York, you have an awful lot of, swing a cat in a street corner, you're going to hit a writer in the head. But in Miami, there are not so many of us. And I think sort of it was rather refreshing to, it felt relatively open territory. I started digging in to the history of the city, just sort of for my own sort of selfish reasons, but that quickly led to a book project that I went out and pitched, and was lucky enough to get signed up with Simon & Schuster. And now I'm sort of addicted to the tales of the city of Miami, because it is underreported from a book perspective, and I would now say underreported from a journalistic perspective as well. Miami's sort of local news has taken real hits after hits over the last 20, 30 years. So it's pretty thin on the ground. So I think it should be welcoming a lot more people like me, hopefully by the dozens, who can find a way to make Miami and its history work, to keep and to help preserve this city, because a lot of those guys out there in men and women in their 70s and 80s now have incredible stories to tell. We've just got to save them while we still can.